What's going on, everybody? Dan with Gear Focus here, and today I want to talk to you about listing your camera gear online. Now, I know listing your gear online isn't exactly the easiest thing or the most exciting thing to talk about, but when you're selling your gear online, there are three main things that you want to keep in mind. The first thing is you want to make sure that you take some good quality photos. With that, you want to make sure that you showcase any piece of gear that you are selling, and if there's any damage or malfunctions for your gear, you want to show that as well. Now, you don't necessarily have to go through and do a big setup or use studio lights or anything like that. If you don't have that kind of setup, you can use your phone and just some natural light by either going outside or setting your gear up in a window. And if you want to get really fancy with it, you can actually go ahead and use your computer monitor to make some really cool backgrounds for your gear as well. And like I mentioned, you want to make sure that you can see everything in the photo. Make sure that it's not dark or blurry or grainy or anything like that. You can take some really, really good photos with your phone as long as your item is properly lit. Now, the second thing to keep in mind is you want to have a good and accurate description. Make sure you list anything that you're going to be including with your gear, and that does include your box or anything like that. If you have the original box, that's a good thing, as most people want to see that in the listing. If you have the original box, that helps your resale value as well. And again, if there's any damage or malfunctions with your item, make sure you put that in the description down below. And if you're having trouble with your description, you can go ahead and reach out to us here at Gear Focus. That's what we're here for. We're here to help you get your gear sold quickly and easily by using our marketplace. And the third tip that I want to talk about is to make sure that you have a fair and accurate price. Before you go ahead and list your item for sale, do some market research and see what your item is going for. If it's going for less than you anticipated, that's not necessarily a bad thing, because when you list on Gear Focus, we do have that 3.5% seller fee. So if you list it for the same price as you would on, say, eBay or something like that, you're actually going to wind up making more money, as we don't take as much money from the fees on the back end of it. And again, if you need help with the pricing for your item, feel free to reach out to us here at Gear Focus, and make sure that you mention that you watch this video, and if you do, we'll make sure to send you out a free t-shirt. Alright guys, so that's really all there is to it. Again, you want to make sure that you have clear and accurate photos, you have a clear and accurate description, and that you have a fair and accurate price. Again, if you need help with any of this, feel free to reach out to us here at Gear Focus. That's what we're here for. We're here to help you buy and sell your gear as quickly and as easily as possible. So from all of us here at Gear Focus, thank you, and remember, we're always here to help you feed your passion.